sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visitor's sideline, Mike McDaniel, head coach of the Dolphins. These guys came out on top of the 4-5 game last week, and now they hit the road to face a fellow division champion in the divisional round. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
It wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
Tua to throw right away. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route, and the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 4. Now a toss right side, HN with it. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
3rd and 9 here. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. 1st down, Miami.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the 1st down.
Another catch there for Waddle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal. All right, come on. Out.
They'll run, Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a quarterback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. A dangerous return man showing it here. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And now it gets real, because as a rookie quarterback, all those accolades and great performances in the regular season, they essentially go right out the window. They get erased, and you have to start over. Played extremely well to get the team the #1 seed and the first-round bye. But this is where he proves himself.
And now the rookie's free. He may go. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, 69 yards. And the Browns are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. 15 touchdowns for the rookie during the regular season, and now he carries it over. Here's his first in the playoffs.
And it shows off his big playability, too, because we saw this quite a bit in college, and it certainly continued here at the next level. Another explosive play for a guy who's made them all season long.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated grooves. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle, Achane. He'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
In motion, Hill. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Down to about the 37.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Again, it's Achane. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
These two teams all tied after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. In motion is Westbrook-Ikhine. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a toss left for Achane. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. They were going for it on 4th and inches, now 4th and 5.
Yeah, everything had built to a crescendo, hadn't it? 4th and inches, I mean, we were coming out of our chairs up here. Now on 4th and 5, you've got to think about whether you want to go for it or not.
So now it's 4th and short.
So after the penalty, that means there's a decision to be made. Do you still line up in field goal formation? Then maybe you think about running your offense back out on the field.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he will at least be able to fall on it himself, but it was 4th down when the possession changes. Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call, and out comes the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose, and is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So good decision there by Mike McDaniel to throw that challenge flag. They rule in his favor. To throw is Sanders. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Sanders to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And that's incomplete.
Well, but we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Hill shedding the tackle. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. They go with shuffle pass, and it's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Hill going to go in motion right. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 47 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they have no answer for that right there.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
First down, right back to Judkins. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And it's intercepted. Now he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. To this point, they've delivered.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Now inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, look at the juke. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jalen Waddle running out, and that means that the Dolphins ready for another drive on offense. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Third down and 1. Now this time, Tua is going to throw it. He'll dump this off to Achane. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, here's Jenkins. Fighting through. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Sanders. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Give up the middle. Jenkins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
19 light.
Throwing, Sanders. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. To throw now, here's Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. Another good reception there, the Browns on the march. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. From the gun, it's Shedeur. They'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Sanders going to throw again. Throw left side, he's got Tillman. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Now Sanders. This will be caught at about the 5. And quickly they get to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Patterson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Sanders. This will be caught. Jeudy. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
70 line, Mustang 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Sanders. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
This one is complete to Jenkins. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's good.
19, Tiger, 19,
First and 10
Tiger.
at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll get this complete to Tillman. And out of bounds right around the 20. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's second down.
And 6.
79 Broncos. Get it? 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Open man, that's Tillman. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Browns first down.
Jenkins diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
I've heard the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season, get his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. 2nd and 7. Tua sets up to pass it. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Miami.
Achane gets it from the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Miles Murphy, he's the one who got in there and hit him for a loss. From the gun, it's Tua. This one thrown underneath to Achane. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. That brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Hardman on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Hey, check that.
Once again, Jenkins. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Here's 3rd and 10.
Deputy, pass to the left, Cowboy, trap 50.
Back to throw. Sanders checks it down to Jenkins. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. Now inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 56 yards. And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They did a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Miami set to take over. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They fake the handoff, now Tua. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all they needed. 1st down.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, it totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And inside run with Jenkins. They give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Dolphins' 33-yard line.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he'll go down at the 28. But now he appears to be in some pain. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
19 tight.
To throw is Sanders. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I think for baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up the 4th down.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. In motion, Hill. On play action, here's Tua. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Dolphins.
Hill going to go in motion right. They'll run on 1st down with Wright. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. Here comes 2nd down at 5. In motion, Hill. Tua going to give this to Wright. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. In motion, Hill. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Gets through, and now an opening. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, 56 yards. And the Browns are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 16. A minute 56 to go. It's certainly a tough situation on the road, needing 2 scores to stay alive in the playoffs as they come up 1st and 10. Now Tua. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Tua. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing Tua. That is taken in by Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Tua. Right back to Njoku. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Tua. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. Here's Tua. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Escaping the pressure right. He's got him in, complete. And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Browns first down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take another shot here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Dolphins offense returning to the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tagovailoa steps away to his left. And he is going to be brought down. And now making matters more dire, this is going to be 4th down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Fights loose. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. One final try for Tagovailoa. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. The Browns going to roll on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.